Good morning, happy Friday, welcome back to the Den of Iniquity. That is Ken Shaving and BSing, home of your Big Shave Best champion. And this morning we're back to the not new Blade Reviews, D Blade Reviews, brought to you by the champ himself. And one of my commenters asked me about Rockwell blades. Well, here we go. Now this is the older packaging, since I got two 100 tucks for my participation in the Kickstarter for the 6C. And so I gave one away as part of my 500 subscriber giveaway. So I still have a whole bunch of others. So now they're in a white with gray striping and the Rockwell script. This is the original packaging, placed on the outside. So Rockwell 6S at the ready. Plate 4 as always for these tests. Atomic Rocket brush. Crown King formula soap, again to keep the constants constant. Sundown today, with the matching aftershave cologne, Star Jelly. I actually have the deodorant at the ready. I'm gonna be all stink today. Got a little Thayer's, hot and ready and dropping. Shave X Allen Block, of course, the test. And we've got 2 days growth or so after doing a couple beta tests with the Defender cartridge razor. Thank you very much for indulging me on that. I appreciate you watching and going along for the ride. I said it would be just a few videos. So with the packaging here, back to the Rockwell. It is a double wrap, so here's your outer. Wax paper inner, much like your Russian blades. I believe these are Swedish steel. I forget where they are actually made. They may be made in Sweden all the way across the board. Let's see here. Or maybe they're made in Canada as well with the, like the razor is. I do not recall. I'll have to check, I apologize. I could pause and go get the box, but let's get on with the shave, because that's why we're here. So, some malign this blade, some really like it. There's questions on its durability, its sharpness. A few times I've used it, I've had mixed results, but part of that was earlier on, and part of it was gaining experience. So now that we're at a really good place in our shave technique, the Royal Hour, me. It's like the Royal We in Big Lebowski. Got it loaded up, as of course, like I said, plate 4. Let's wet the face. I'm out of the shower, cleaned out, hydrated, ready to go. And get a haircut to get those stuff all back in alignment after my mid-cut side trim I did a couple weeks ago. Get that warmed up. I didn't get the tap warmed. I'm just babbling. I'm full of energy right now. Just got back from the gym. I'm happy to say my large shirts from David Gonzalez here, So Sharp Limited, are starting to fit better. That means I am reshaping back into a form I want to be in. All right. So face is wet. Let's dip the brush, shake it out, and get to loading on Sundown. Now Sundown is taking a course from the old Gillette Sunup from, I believe, the early 70s. So it's one of those that's supposed to go along with Aqua Velva, you know, those classic men's scents. Barrister Man Reserve Classic was also based on that scent profile for another aftershave of a similar scent. Background on the soap is it's pretty strong, masculine, old school scent. Maybe your dad or granddad had this at one point. It's almost kind of like the Black Bot, but without maybe the musk. It's got that same kind of feel of that time period. All right, let's get some water in. I did leg day today, so while they're recovering, I'll probably start feeling it. I did leg day last Friday too, and man, the residual pain finally left like the day, like Thursday, because I haven't worked legs in years. I didn't cube prep. Oh crap. Sorry about that. So, damn it, I sort of messed up my experiment. But you know what? I don't know if that'll make too much difference. Because we're going to make sure we have plenty of water in this soap to make sure the shave is slick. The blade is sharp. The technique has improved massively. So, I think I can go a little bit more. Yeah, this will do nicely. Look at plenty of lather. Yeah. Nice. Water, matter the soap. Find its water level to optimize it. I mean, to your liking. Also, you really want to get the soap performance maximized. Plenty of water. You don't want it too sticky or too thin, where you don't get the right cushion and/or slickness combo for you. All right, blade is warmed up. Rockwell blade. Let's get stuck in and see how we do. And initially, maybe it's the hair growth. It's okay. But this is just the first pass. Actually, pretty good job on this first pass. I don't know if to describe it, I wouldn't say it's tugging or anything, but yeah, it's getting smoother. Okay. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. So far it's doing a decent job. Yeah. I mean, for me, would it jump up into my top 5 anytime soon? No. But, you know, we're talking, you know, Crystal, Gillette Nasset, Asco Reds, things like that, you know. But, well, Shademan, it's doing a good job with this first pass. Definitely felt better than that Dorco. Feels better than that Dorco Titan I first did. You know. Pick up some garbage there. Pretty good first pass. Yeah. I like where it's at so far. No complaints. Now we'll see. I don't know if there's any coating on these. I don't recall. I believe there may be. I could be wrong. I apologize for not having my research in this case if they have a coating. I don't think so. It felt, I mean, they felt initially like the Asco blue-red I have over here, still on the magnet, to where it just didn't like have a glide sense about it, but once it got into the flow of cutting, did a good job. Because remember, I got a great shave with that ASCO, PTFE or not. And this one, the blue-red as I'm calling it, you call it red-blue, whatever, does not have the PTFE. Okay. Actually, very nice job on my neck so far. I'm willing to bet my improved technique has, from where I started, you know, because we all improve in this. Our muscle memory gets better. No, I'm not claiming I have the greatest technique in the world. I'm just saying my technique, so I don't kill my face, has improved, thankfully. Yeah, definitely can't complain. I won't be able to put a thumbnail of the blade on it, on the thing, because I usually do that at my work computer when I edit, when I get to work on the weekday mornings. But I'm not going to do it now because I'm going to get out of here and get a haircut in a bit. But I'll edit later. Nice job. It's doing a nice job. I'm feeling no tugging, no pulling. I'm actually pretty close. 2 passes. Now we'll do a bit of a third for the neck and take some now the density of the chin, you know. So we'll do a full third, but very lightly across the cheeks and stuff, and focus a little more on the chin and probably on the areas I need to on the neck. But I like where the shave is going. I really do. It's a good shave. So the next few blade reviews, to keep with the Crown King stuff, I'm going to probably repeat a couple soaps, Twee, Etu, because I'm getting low on what I've used already, along with along with the blade reviews. So, but I do have a fragrance free, and we'll just feature some aftershaves that are interesting. That I have a bunch of them from PAA and Crown King. So, but the focus is the blades, of course. All right, so let's do some across. Just lightly here. I remembered to pack my razor in my little man bag, so after my haircut I can clean up under the sideburns a little closer. Cursory across touches under the nose. Very smooth. I'm not having a single complaint with this blade. This area, which is normally tough, is really close. This area could use a little more, but let's not overshave. All right, let's rinse and do a feel around. Not completely BBS, but definitely a damn fine shave. I am feeling a little. Let's see. No, let me rinse with the cold water, and then we'll see what the alum block tells us. But hair-wise, great shave. I mean, I'd be happy with this any day, you know. So is it cold water going? Alum block. This was out the pre-shave, so let's see what we got. Feedback where I expected, a little around here, a little here, a little here, a little here, where I did some extra. But otherwise, not really bad. Not the least amount, but nowhere near the worst. So, no nicks, no weepers, no cuts. Only the redness from a little freshly shaved skin with a few passes. Let's go some Thayers. Let this dry in. It's good for the skin, kids. Take care of your skin. You only have one set. You know, it does regenerate still. It's alright. Let's put a little start. Did I get that spot? Yeah, there. Straight hair off. From getting old, you get a little hair recession. Alright. Little dollop of star jelly. Just some straight menthol. Alright. So your sundown here is alcohol, rose water, aloe, glycerin, essential and fragrance oils, whatever makes up the magic that becomes sundown, alum, and menthol. So while the star jelly is absorbing, alright. There we go. And we are clear. Let that alcohol burn set in. Whew, nice. So, Rockwell blade, thoughts on it? After the initial pass, you know, getting through that hair, I mean, I compare it comparable to the Asco in many regards, not as a close shave overall. So I wouldn't say it's as sharp as the Asco, but very smooth. No real concerns. I did have, of course, I did a little J hooking here, did that third pass here, and I did pay attention around my lips a little more, so I did have a little more alum burn than when I use the Asco, or the crystal even, or the, I should say the cue ball. It's crystal. Vossad was, you know, roughly the same, I think. Maybe just a touch less, because I think I did a little less work on the chin and mustache with it. But I cannot say a bad thing about the Rockwell blade based on this shave. I found it comfortable. I found it very comfortable. Like I said, no weepers, no nicks. I'm very close. I'd put it as a very solid blade. Persona Blue, maybe a little better than the Persona Blue for sure. Of course, I used the Persona Blue recently and got a good shave, so I don't know. But definitely not one, if you're curious, check it out. You may find it meets your needs for something you're missing, whether it's comfort or a level of sharpness that you're not getting from something else. So I definitely will say one worth checking out. That's mine. That's I'm not giving it the full, you know, endorsement. It's not going to make my top 5, but definitely much more than serviceable. I got a comfortable shave with it. Put it in the right razor, because this plate 4 did a fantastic job. So I would say a mid-aggressive razor, perhaps. Don't put it in something that's mild. But with that, I will leave you to your Friday. Thanks again for tuning in and watching. As always, the champ loves you. Stay safe, drive safe. Don't drink and drive, as my buddy Chris says at Another Cut Above. Watch out for school zones and your school buses, but at this point, those are over. So in the afternoon, watch out for them. And cheers. Shout out across the UK to the Suffolk shaver, Stephen. And take care, and I will see you all in the next video. If you got any ideas for a razor blade you want me to use next, put it in the comments down below. I'd appreciate it. Bye.